Hello pool fans and welcome once again to Roda's Analytics. In today's video we are going to analyze Turning Stone Classic 37 final match between Fedor Gorst and Mika Immonen, two great champions. And without further ado we are going to start with break stats. So the final result was 13-11 and break and run for Fedor Gorst was 3 out of 12 or 25%, for Mika Immonen was 2 out of 12 or 16.7%. There were no golden breaks in the match. And when we are talking about dry breaks, Fedor Gorst and Mika Immonen combined have 3 out of 12. For Fedor Gorst it was 16.7% and for Mika Immonen it was 8.3% altogether. When we talk regarding average amounts of potted balls on the break, it was identical. 17 potted balls in 12 breaks, or 1.4 balls per game. So when the match started, Mika Immonen's break was better, but from the moment when Mika Immonen had 9-7 lead, then Fedor Gorst started breaking better than him. And when we talk about 9-ball movement achieved on the break, Fedor Gorst's plan wasn't to attack 9-ball on the break. He wanted to have the continuation and to bring the cue ball to the top part of the table. While Mika Immonen only in 3 out of 12 times made the 9-ball move, which wasn't good enough for the golden break. One time each, they both had the scratch on the break, as you can see in this clip. Both scratches by accident happened in consecutive 2 frames. As I already mentioned, Mika's break was better in the first half of the match. Even though Fedor had 1 break and run in his first 5 breaks, Mika didn't have even 1 dry breaks in his first 6 breaks. With 1.7 potted ball average versus 1 ball on the break average for Fedor, which until the end of the match equalized, as you can see. Besides that, Fedor had 1 scratch on the break. Support the Roda's Analytics by liking this video, clicking the subscribe button and the bell for future notifications. Next, we will continue to in-game stats, which reflect all shots made in the match, not including the break ones. As you can notice, Fedor potted 97.8% of balls when he decided to have an offensive shot, while Mika had 92.9% of them. Those only 2 misses by Fedor versus 7 misses by Mika were one of main reasons why Fedor won the match. Fedor's potting was just unbelievable during the match, with 90% efficiency of long pots as well and 88.9% of thin cuts, while Mika had only 50% efficiency. How cautious both of them were during the match, you can observe bank shots, which nobody of them tried even once, while they opted to play safety shots. Also, there were no jump shots in the match. There weren't also any fouls, except for 2 fouls made on the break. The only combo shot missed in the match was in the first rack when Mika missed 6-8 combo. Also, Mika selected a carom shot to play, which he missed by a hair. The only missed awkward cueing shot happened in the last rack, when Mika had a lifted cue position due to the cue ball and 1 ball proximity, and his thin cut left the 1 ball on the pocket, which allowed Fedor to run a rack for the title at Turning Stone Classic 37. When we look at the turning point of the match, where Fedor started his run with 5 racks in a row, we can notice that from that moment, Mika's missed pots rose from 4.9% to 7.1% at the end of the match. He added 1 more long pot miss, 2 thin cut misses, and 1 awkward cueing shot miss, which resulted in Fedor's 6-2 lead in the last 8 frames, which were enough for him to lift the trophy. When we look at their cue ball position stats, not one of the players had poor cue ball position in their offensive shots or the cue ball scratch during the match. Their primary cue ball position efficiency was quite close, 92.1% for Fedor and 91.2% for Mika. You can notice that Fedor had a higher amount of safety shots with 5 out of 7, which resulted in success. Mika, on the other hand, had 3 out of 4 safety successes, which was also quite good. When we look at kick shots, there was a total of 11 of them during the match, and not even one foul made by players. Fedor was better at kick re-safety shots with 2 out of 5 for the total of 40%. Mika was making legal kick shots. However, only 1 time he left the re-safety to Fedor, and 5 times Fedor had potting options, as you can see here. When you look closely to these kick shots, you can notice that there were no fouls made. However, all kick shots here left the clear low to medium difficulty of potting the object ball for the opponent. Besides that, not even 1 time in the match the players chose to play the jump shot, although they had the opportunities to do so. There were 2 situations where Mika made mistakes which caused the loss of the frame. In the first one, after Fedor's push shot, he was left with the long one ball which he opted to pot, and he missed when he left Fedor the opportunity to run the rack, which he didn't fail to do. The second mistake was bringing back Fedor to the table after Fedor's push out, where Fedor played the almost perfect kick safety shot. The shot after that was the luckiest shot of the match, which resulted in only re-safety shot made by Mika in the entire match. Enjoy some of the other great shots they made during the match, regarding potting, kick shots, saves. Enjoy it, guys! Thank you for watching Roda's analytics of Turning Stone Classic 37 final match between two great champions, Fedor Gorst and Mika Immonen. Write in comments what is your opinion about it. Support the Roda's analytics by liking this video, clicking the subscribe button and the bell for future notifications.